Life cannot be written, it only can be lived. An endless sea of vision, for each is born within. And death is not an issue, it cannot break my heart. And I don't have to miss you, we'll never be apart. No, I don't have to miss you, we'll never be apart. Love is what they gave me, and love is what I give you. It's in the smallest movement, it fills the starless void. Our fingertips were touching, though light years passed between us. No energy created, no energy destroyed. Life cannot be written, it only can be lived. An endless sea of vision, for each is born within. And death is not an issue, it cannot break my heart. And I don't have to miss you, we'll never be apart. No, I don't have to miss you, we'll never be apart. The work is set before us, the path is clear and cold. The new year is only 6 days old. I didn't want to leave all my discoveries behind, but another me left long ago, and I know he's doing fine. I got regrets, so damn, gotta get one hit. Sunlit, unfit, still on my alma mater. Nightmare, slow throwing haymakers underwater. Gotta get my hair right, love you, good night. Gotta get cleaned up, pressed up, dressed up. Sundown comes around, find me with my head down. Toes turned in, with my hands in my pocket. Like a present day, hesitating, Huckleberry Finn. So I sneak out, peace out, peek out the curtains of a blacked out bedroom. Pass out, cartoon version of a person with a whole herd of sheep. Just floating in a circle with some capital Z's. Never find me waiting kindly for someone to come remind me why I struggle so. Well, it's all for the love of a girl. I got one older brother, he's a fighter and a lover, and every other day he seems to rediscover what the underlying meaning of the dreaming and the scheming is. History colliding with the soul and the showbiz. Don't say much for a touchdown celebration. Running out the tunnel on 100-foot elevator, racing through the scene like a drop of gasoline through a 427 in a Ford Galaxy. Never find me waiting patient for someone to come explain it, why he suffers so. Well, it's all for the love of a girl. Planet that we're living on. Heartache, partaking of the blue ribbon on most of the trails that we didn't put rails on. Showing at the funeral home with bells on. Gotta get woken up, opened up all the way. Lawyer on the phone saying, hey, just call to say still 2 or 3 bills in the mail on the way. Hope you're doing alright, hope you had a great day. Well, as a matter of fact, I ain't really doing half bad. I was out running errands from early till 4:30. And I got a good deal on flowers at the grocery store. Never find me waiting kindly for someone to come remind me why I struggle so. Well, it's all for the love of a girl. Kitchen from the baby's room, you were calling me. First steps I missed, made up by the second one. In a 3-room apartment, all of 800 square feet. Didn't know how good it was. Didn't know how good it was. by my grip. First love I miss, made up by the last one, makes me smile as the last of my memory slips into the past. Didn't know how, didn't know how it could go so fast. Didn't know how, didn't know how it could go so fast. When I think about the two of us and what could happen just because something can break, it don't mean that it will. What were we waiting for? All we dreamt and so much more, it was ours, but it's ours still. Little hands building things, climbing mountains, tracing stars, chasing dreams. First light I miss, made up by the afterglow. I can still feel the warmth of your love light shining on me. Didn't know how, didn't know how good it could be. Didn't know how, didn't know how good it could be. Didn't know, didn't know it could go so fast. Didn't know how, didn't know how it could go so fast. Keep coffee brewing in the kitchen. Keep coffee brewing. Keep coffee brewing in the kitchen. Keep coffee brewing.
You're gonna have a long life. Maybe about 200 million lives. Is that the most highest number?
Well, the highest number is infinity.
Infinity.
Yep, and that's a number that never ends.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. Very, 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 well, it's not even a very high number, it's a number that never ends. It's a number that never ends. It's a number that never ends.
How long is now? We could stay, but we don't know how. Some say forever. Who are these men? I wanna live forever now with them. How far is heaven? Is it in the air we breathe? Some say before us, and it's always been. I wanna live forever now with them. How long is now? How gone is yesteryear? If you've ever been, how can you ever disappear? I have to sing and rise and sing and rise again. And how far am I away from you? You've always been at the heart of Providence, and I want to live forever now with them. Sink and rise, sink and rise, sink and rise again. I was a country kid through and through. I got my bare feet bit by a wrecking crew of fire ants on a mission for total domination of the front yard. 3 years old on a ramshackle farm, Winnie the Pooh in the crook of my arm. Brother and sister not meaning no harm, picking on me. I was a country kid with a strong foundation, getting my myself a whole second education in the back of the bus. Kids kissing and cussing all around me. One more pickup in the trailer park. Hand-to-mouth living will break a young heart. Beautiful girl with a hard, hard look in her eyes. Then I grew up and hit the city, but the skyscrapers never get me. I fly above them all the time, straight through cloud nine, flowing fast like the Mississippi. I was a country kid, shooting hoops in the dirt, hiding smokes in the pocket of a homemade shirt, running laps in the yard until my little legs hurt, and then going again. 6 feet of air off a plywood ramp, Dad's welding machine parked where I would land. All I could taste was blood, all I could feel were the rocks in the palms of my hands. I was a country kid, throwing parties in the woods, dragging my friends out of their neighborhoods, jealous of their cable TV and their girls next door. Slipping off into the dark of the night, the shape of a body traced by moonlight, interrupted by some other kid wanting to fight over her. Then I grew up and hit the city, but the skyscrapers never get me. I fly above them all the time, straight through cloud nine, flowing fast like the Mississippi. Flowing fast like the Mississippi. Navigating time zones, inspecting the bones of the second half. Talking to God a little more often, less requests and more saying thank you for every single town and every single acre in between. Cause I grew up and hit the city, but that metropolis will never get me. I fly above it all the time, straight through cloud nine, flowing fast like the Mississippi. Yeah, I grew up and hit the city, but the skyscrapers never get me. I fly above them all the time, straight through cloud nine, flowing fast like the Mississippi. This place, earning my heartache, holding it tight, owning my history outright, like mine was the best. Everybody thinks they know everyone else, looking for healing under a ceiling when it's beyond Orion's belt. My tracks, old and tired, real time, really done a number. Toes in the sand at the edge of the sea, mother of mothers coming for me. Like mine was the best. Now everybody thinks they know everyone else, looking for healing under a ceiling when it's beyond Orion's belt. The same words leaving the mouth of my enemy. Trouble the same, I feel the worst. How come talking and money changing hands, little bitty men with big plans. Like this was the best. Now everybody thinks they know everyone else, looking for healing under a ceiling when it's beyond Orion's belt. It's beyond Orion's belt. It's beyond Orion's belt. I still love you like I did. Sometimes I fail to let you know. We were holding hands when the ground beneath us slid. Now we're barreling down the mountain, don't let go. So many moments pass me by. My lover's hope is bound to fade. The night with you is such a precious thing to miss. Here I go again, pissing it away. But I still love you like I did. Sometimes I fail to let you know. We were holding hands when the ground beneath us slid. Now we're barreling down the mountain, don't let go. Now we're barreling down the mountain, don't let go. I spent all that precious time somewhere else back then. Even when I wasn't gone, I might as well have been. Lord, I regret plenty with this 2020 view. But the fault's all mine, 'cause there's never been a time I regretted time with you. I let my fear of loss take hold. How will the fate of your heart? I couldn't blame you if you discovered the things you wanted far away from me and went to where they are. Turned away from me and went to where they are. But I still love you like I did. Sometimes I fail to let you know. We were holding hands when the ground beneath us slid. Now we're barreling down the mountain, don't let go. Now we're barreling down the mountain, don't let go. I spent all that precious time somewhere else back then. Even when I wasn't gone, I might as well have been. Lord, I regret plenty with this 2020 view. But the fault's all mine, 'cause there's never been a time I regretted time with you. But the fault's all mine, 'cause there's never been a time I regretted time with you. Somebody's waiting for me. There's an answer that I have been chasing. Always a change in my hometown to see. I'm running so fast, who am I racing? There's always something to do, but it don't fill the holes that it promises to. Now everything starts to move on its own, carrying me too far away. Somebody's calling my phone, begging for me to come home. Every town has the same broken bones, and loneliness. Does there have to be silence to hear the truth? I don't know that I'll find it, but I may know where to look. I am awake in the dark, alone at the kitchen table, taking the time to feel time passing by, perfectly still, perfectly here. Now everything starts to move, as if by some common magic. Shadows and sparrows and the very sky, moving my heart, standing me out. Someone is waiting for me, somewhere apart from the part I can see. He never visits except in my dreams, just out of reach, gone but still close. Whether we speak up or we are silent, if we are willing or we are done, if we're courageous or we are cowards, we may be burdened, but we are loved. Whether we stay true and do for another, if we are hidden or we're discovered, if we're forgiven or we're forgotten, we may be lonely, but we are loved. Every stitch and seam, every wish and dream, even in tragedy, divinity, even as hope seems lost, it may be found again. I have felt alone, but I have never been. If you are standing, or cannot stop moving, whether you're haunted or cannot remember, over the gravestone, under the rainbow, pain comes and pain goes, and we are loved. Every stitch and seam, every wish and dream, even in tragedy, there lies divinity, even as hope seems lost, it may be found again. I have felt alone, but I have never been. If we are spirit, or we are human, crossing the river, harboring change. If we deny it, or if we face it, may we embrace it. We are loved.